Hi, everybody. So happy to be here. Happy Monday. It is really good to be alive today. Yeah, I believe the cosmos are working in my favor. The energies that are up there in the sky with the planets and the zodiacs, are aligning with my energy, which is really great because sometimes they don't align so well, and and I feel it. I feel kind of slothful. Not that I don't get up and go still, but there are some days where you're feeling like there's just an energy block. So I don't feel that today. I actually feel pretty good. I'm gonna turn this and I hope that, yeah, that's so much better. Um, so I feel really good as far as energy goes. Um, I did have a little bit of a disaster. It wasn't a disaster, but a little bit of an issue. I do Facebook. I've been trying to get back to doing my daily Facebook readings. I do 3 card readings, and then I use my Oracle deck that I created. And today I used an additional Oracle deck. And as I'm reading now, I'd already been like working out in my Reiki tent, trying to get things set up and, you know, organized better than they have been. And and I said, okay, it's about time I just sit down and do this reading for Facebook. Because usually by noontime it's pretty hot where I am, and I usually will go inside and do things inside because it's just way too hot to be outside. So um so I was fiddling around and get some things done. I was vacuuming my rug out there in my Reiki tent, and um moving things around so that I can put my massage table up and set it up with the biomat, and get that area all set to go so that if someone wants to come and do Reiki, it's all set to go. And I don't have to say, well, I'm not really ready right now. It will be ready to go. So when I stopped to do the reading, I'm sitting at the table. I have everything set up for the reading, and I am just about ready to say, have a very blessed day, and emergency, your phone is overheating, and it was gone. I thought I lost the whole video. But I didn't. I didn't lose the whole video. It just kind of ended automatically. So I got a little nervous because, it's not too, I don't usually have my phone in the heat like that, but we've been out there been outside since like 6:30 this morning, 7 o'clock this morning. And it got a little hot. So now we're in here cooling off, phone and all, phone, computer, and cell. We're all cooling off together. And yeah, so now I'm going to pull an oracle card and see what comes up for today. Hopefully it's not going to be the same cards. I've had the same Sigel affirmation cards come up for the last 3 days in a row, the same ones. And it's like, come on, come on. Maybe I'll pull 3 of them today and see what's. So the Facebook reading, and you can find me on Facebook. You can go into Eva Marie Young, Eva Marie's one word, or the Wounded Souls Ministry. And I did a 3 card reading there, and each day since last Thursday, I've been going with Monday's child is bearing face, Tuesday's child is full of grace. So each morning I'm focusing the intention on that poem. So yesterday I doubled up because I forgot that there's a Saturday's child and a Sunday's child. I was taking a day off. And I doubled up and did Saturday and Sunday together. Um, so I'll finish with, I think Wednesday's child's gonna be the last one. And then next week I'll have something else that I focus on every day. But I focus on Monday's child is fair in face for the intention. And to me, after I actually even pulled it up on Google on what that meant. And it meant, that you have pleasing looks and things like that. So the intention for spirit is like for us to be able to accept who we are, our God-given beauty. And we all have God-given beauty. So that's kind of where I went with the reading. And yeah, and it was a pretty nice reading actually. And then it ended very abruptly. So let's see what we get here. So I'll put 3 of these, and these will be again, these affirmations. The way I've created this deck is I can use them in tarot readings, or I can pull one and focus on the one. There's 52 cards in the deck. So the idea was to focus on one affirmation per week. Or if you do a 3-card pull, you could do an affirmation to journal right on, an affirmation to meditate in the morning with, and an affirmation to meditate in the evening before you go to bed. Or, just whatever. So each one of these has a sigil in it, and the sigil is a shape that is created from the affirmation that I learned how to do. And if you have an affirmation that you would like, I could create the sigil for you. Eventually, I want to make pendants that form into the shape of the sigil so that you could actually wear the affirmation. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Haven't gotten to it yet, but oh my goodness. Did I cut the deck? I didn't cut the deck. Did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I did do it. I don't know. Here we go. I love it. We have a lot of pink and white in this card. Pink is unconditional love. And it's crown chakra, and then the white is crown chakra, the clear quartz. But clear quartz can also be used to heal any other area of yourself. So here is the card. And it says, I am worthy. So I'm going to do all 3 cards first. So this is the first card. And we are meant to remember, Spirit wants us to remember that we are worthy. And don't forget that we are worthy. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And we need to remember that, that no matter what, we are gifts from God. And we are his creations. And what is it? I hear all the time, God doesn't make junk. I so agree with that. So here we go. The next one is, I love this one too. So this was 46, card number 46, angel number 46. This is angel number 8. And I love this. Mistakes are just my life lessons. And 8s are infinity signs. So, no beginning, no end. Or if you don't learn your lesson, it's just going to keep repeating over and over until you do. And I've learned that personally, trust me. And the next card, so I'm going to go into the book afterwards. The next card is, here we go, number 13. Love that number. I keep moving forward. So what I'm getting from this spread from the 3 cards that have been pulled, I'm sensing that whoever's watching this is beginning to look back on a lot of things in life, and that there are regrets and there are probably areas in your life that feel really broken due to the mistakes that have gone on throughout your life. What Spirit wants you to know. Spirit wants you to know that you are worthy in all of those mistakes, every single one of them, no matter how bad you think they may have been, and that they are never ever forgivable, or that you want to take them to the grave with you. Know that they are your life lessons, and you are to keep moving forward. So, what a beautiful spread and a beautiful message. So the first one, I'm going to read the first one. That is, I am worthy. And maybe again, I created all of these, and I created whatever the guidebook says. I don't remember them off the top of my head. So angel number 46. Trust that archangels are supporting you through the energy of change that is around you at this time. The affirmation, I am worthy. This card is filled with the colors of pink and white. Pink is a healing color, but also the color for unconditional love. And white is the color that brings in the divine energy of spirit. Only you can love yourself enough to know that you are worthy. Through healing and angelic support, you can develop all the internal love that you need to believe in your worth. Meditation can take you on a journey in nature that will experience love all around you. As you are walking through nature, embrace this feeling and give yourself a hug while in the meditative state. After meditating, write down 3 things that you love about yourself. With the affirmative statement, starting with, I am worthy today because I am. Okay, wow, that's a really, again, I wrote this, and wow, it was obviously divinely inspired. So, number 8, angel number 8, the cycle or pattern is being repeated now so that you can understand the lesson. Take time to reflect. So again, I said that 8, it's like no beginning, no end, and it will just keep going in circles over and over until we learn the lesson. So the affirmation, mistakes are just my life lessons. If you are seeing this card, be sure that you are taking the time to watch for the patterns in your life that keep repeating. When we receive repeating patterns, it is because you are being made aware of something that Spirit wants you to see in a different light. Like Einstein said, insanity is repeating the same thing and expecting different results. Look a little deeper into the pattern and appreciate the lesson that is being brought forward. And then we have number 13. I keep moving forward. Angel number 13. Trust that the steps of your path are unfolding as they should and are serving your expansion. The affirmation, I keep moving forward. When you look toward the heavens, there are answers to the path you are on. You are moving in the right direction, but do not go it alone. The divine energies are here to support each step you are taking. Take a moment and look to the heavens. Make your intentions known to the divine spirits and trust that they hear you and guide your steps. You are never alone on this journey. And like the clouds on this card, you have a blanket of spiritual support all around you to keep you moving forward. Trust the steps you are taking and keep moving forward because we are with you always. What a beautiful, beautiful spread. So those are the 3 oracle messages from my Sigel affirmation deck. I am in the process of I found a printing company that will actually, it's not an issue. The size of my cards, it's not an issue. What I want done, there might be an issue them trying to open up a digital file I have, but I'm hoping that they can get my cards made, and I'm hoping that they will be at a very, very reasonable cost. So that I can bring them with me when I do events, and I can also sell them to anyone that is online and interested in buying a deck. You know, and I'm very excited about it because I didn't realize, it was in the making. It's been in the making for quite a while. And then part of me, you know, kind of forgot I was doing them, and then I finally got them all done. And I was gonna order 25 decks, but because the company that made them was in China, and I'm in the United States, they put a tariff of over $300 on the order plus taxes. And you know, I was like, no way, I'm not, you know, there's no way. I wouldn't even be able to sell them at cost for that kind of money. So I said, the heck with it. I purchased the digital files, and I purchased 1 deck in guidebook. And I've been looking and looking and looking for a printing company where I can get them printed. And even if the company were, like, this company doesn't sell things. So I was hoping, like, the company that did make them has a marketplace, so they will also sell them on their site to people. But I would like to find something more local that would do the same thing. So yeah, so it's been quite the experience. And then once I got them and I got them in my hand, and you know, because I wasn't sure how I felt about them until you know, touch, feel, and until they're actually a physical thing. You don't know if you really like them or not. And then when I saw them and I saw the work that I did put into it, and I saw the divine wisdom in each card, it was like, wow, these truly are beautiful cards. So I'm very happy that I have them. And right now I can't sell them to others, but I certainly can share what I have with others. And this was my way of doing that. So I want to thank you very much. I'm going to put a link in under the video to find me on Facebook, and find me my website, and also find me in my school community. So with that, I just want to say thank you. Have a very blessed day. And if you are a Monday's child, go see the video that I put on Facebook. And you know, if this 3-card oracle reading resonated with you and gave you some answers and insight, I'm really grateful for that. And let me know, because that validates what I'm doing. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.